Yo, what's up guys, my name is Mr. Freeze2244 and welcome to episode 6 of the Inventory Showcase. In this series, I'll be showing you all the unlockables in the game, and I'll be showing you how to basically unlock them and showcase what they look like in-game. So far I've covered the melee items and the weapons. I've covered the shotguns, SMGs, sniper rifles, pistols. If you want to check any of those videos out, there's a link in the description of the full playlist. Alternatively, I'll leave a drop-down card on the screen right now, and I'll leave the clip at the end of the video as well on top of that. So if you want to go check that series out, there's a full playlist of it. But in this video, I'll be covering the containers, and I'll be covering the tools that are in the game as well within Hitman 3, across all 3 games actually, and I'll be showing you how to unlock them, well, at least explaining them. So to start off, we will be starting with the containers, then we'll move on to the tools. So let's get into it. First up is the aluminium travel briefcase, and it's an aluminium travel briefcase, can be used to conceal illegal items. A lot of the descriptions are going to be exactly the same. This is what it looks like in game, and currently this is unavailable to unlock unless I think you have Hitman 1. I can't remember. The second one is the black leather briefcase, which you can unlock by completing 12 sniper assassin challenges, and it's a classic black briefcase, can be used to conceal illegal items, etc, etc. This is what it looks like in game. Pretty decent briefcase, looks pretty nice in game as well. Next is the crimson red briefcase, and this can only be unlocked with a pre-order bonus, so unfortunately it's not currently available to unlock. That's what it looks like in game. It looks pretty nice as well actually, compared to what I thought it would look like. Next is the hunter's briefcase, can only be unlocked with the Percival Passage escalation, which is a deluxe escalation within Dartmoor, so you need the deluxe pack to unlock this specific briefcase. This is what it looks like in game, and it looks a lot better than the picture. I have to give it credit. Next is the ICA Briefcase Mark III, unlocked at Mastery Level 7 in Dubai. It's my personal favourite briefcase. Brand new ICA briefcase. The briefcase can hold 1 item. I like it because it's quite thin, and it's got the nice little Hitman logo on it as well. It looks quite professional. I like it a lot. I tend to use this more than anything else. Next is the ICA Executive Briefcase Mark II, and this is locked at Mastery Level 13 in Isle of Scale, and it's a unique briefcase because it breaks the laws of physics and stuff like that, and this is what I mean. Wow. So this is what it looks like in game, and look at the bloom in the game, look at the lights, blinding light on this sticker. The next is the toolbox, which can be unlocked by completing Track 1 Tier 8 of the featured contracts. It can be used as a briefcase to hide illegal items. It doesn't look as good as it does in the picture really, but I don't really see a purpose of using this. I don't know. I don't like it. Anyway, that's my opinion. Next is the Arctic Toolbox, and you can only be unlocked with the Winter Sports DLC that was in Hitman 2. I'm not sure if you can still unlock this. That's what it looks like in game though. Looks pretty okay. Next is the Li Hong Derivation Escalation Briefcase, the Chinese briefcase. You can only unlock that in that escalation, which is another deluxe escalation within Chongqing. This is what it looks like in game, and it looks very nicely detailed actually compared to the picture. Next is the Golden Briefcase. Again, it's unlocked by completing the deluxe escalation. Actually, deluxe escalation in Dubai. And this is what it looked like in game. Kind of tacky for my liking, but it's alright. ICA Briefcase is next, unlocked at Mastery Level 10 in Miami. And again, it's just the most basic briefcase, I think. If I remember correctly, I'm not sure if this is the default one. But I don't really like the look of this one. It's a bit too shiny and metallic. Kind of plasticky. But yeah, the next is the ICA Executive Briefcase. It's like the Mark II, but without the sticker and the physics. And I don't really like this one either. It's a bit blocky for me. It's a bit too thick. Not a big fan of it. Next is the Premier White Briefcase, and this is a pre-order bonus briefcase as well as the red one. Unfortunately, you can't unlock that without going back in time. So this is what it looks like in game. It looks quite nice actually. And this is another good one as well. The Ultimate Black Briefcase. Again, it's another pre-order bonus briefcase though, but it is one of my favorites because it's quite thin and it's nicely all black with a nice logo on it. So next up is the tools, and starting off with a classic lockpick, which you unlock after completing 5 Silent Assassin challenges. And just a set of lockpicks with a special look, can be used to open locked doors. Self-explanatory. This is what it looks like in game. It's like a nice gold or brass tint to it. And next is the electric key hacker, which is not the mastery level 7 in Isle of Scale, or mastery level 10 in Colorado. It's exactly the same thing, along with the disposable scrambler and stuff. So electronic key hacker, that's inserted in the key card reader. So it just basically opens locked swipe card doors. A medic grenade next, unlocked by completing Escalations Track 2 Tier 5. Gas grenade can be thrown and releases a medic gas after a small delay. This will make anyone nearby nauseous and sick. This is how it works. So he goes off to puke, and yeah, basically that's what it is. This is what it looks like in game, kind of cool. Next is the Handyman Wrench, unlocked by completing Track 1 Tier 4 of the Featured Contracts challenge. Sturdy enough to knock out targets or create the occasional trap. So it's just basically a wrench that you can smuggle into the mission, can be useful on occasions. Next is the ICA Proximity Taser, unlocked to Mastery Level 10 on Miami. And it's an ICA Proximity Taser device that sends out an electrical surge upon detonation. This device will detonate if anyone comes inside the proximity of it and is placed in water. It will also affect anyone trying to pick it up. So this is what it looks like in game. Not very useful. If it was a micro taser, however, it would be pretty cool. Next is the Remote Taser, which is not to Mastery Level 17 in Santa Fortuna. And it's an ICA Remote Taser, a device that sends out electrical surge upon detonation, remotely triggered. It's a little bit better because you have more control. But other than that, it's still not very good compared to the micro taser. So that's what it looks like in game. Next is the lockpick, the regular lockpick, unlocked after completing 3 mission stories in the ICA facility. And it's just the standard lockpick that you would just get unlocked in the ICA facility in the training center. This is what it looks like in game. I think depending on the lighting, it looks kind of gold compared to silver. But next is the Mark III lockpick, unlocked to Mastery Level 2 in Dartmoor. And it's exactly the same sort of lockpick, it's just a different look to it, just a reskin really. This is what it looks like in game, so it will lock any locked door with a key lock. Next is the medic gas device, unlocked to Mastery Level 5 in Haven Island. And it's a remote triggered device that releases a medic gas upon activation. This will make anyone nearby nauseous and sick. So you could put this in a briefcase and plant a trap if you wanted to. This is what it looks like in game. And next is going to be the Electronic Key Hacker Mark III, unlocked to Mastery Level 2 in Chongqing. It does the same thing as the other 2 key hackers. There's no difference there apart from the way it looks. And in terms of looks, it does look better than the original design. However, there's still no advantage to using this over the others. They're all exactly the same. Next is the Guru's and Medic Grenade. So you unlock this by completing the Guru Escalation, which is a deluxe escalation in Mendoza. Does the same thing as a regular medic grenade, but it looks like they've got plutonium stored in there. I don't know what is going on there. Next is the ICA flash phone, tactical ICA manufactured flash phone with a ringtone that can be remotely activated. Anyone answering the call will trigger a bright flash, so it's like a flash grenade, but you can control it. Unfortunately, there's no way to unlock this currently in Hitman 3. It was ported over from Hitman 2. Next is the ICA remote micro taser, unlocked to Mastery Level 2 in Berlin. And this is really good because enemies won't be able to see this when you put it on the floor, and it flashes blue. So you can plant this in a puddle or something like that and create a trap. It's much better than the regular one. Next is the ICA titanium crowbar, up to Mastery Level 18 in Whittleton Creek. So you can use this to break open any locked doors, apart from swipe card doors, of course. And it looks pretty cool. Good, nice little design that it has. Next is the lockpick Mark II, unlocked to Mastery Level 2 in Miami. And basically the same as all the other lockpicks. I think we have overall 4 lockpicks now, but they all do exactly the same job. That's what it looks like in game with an ugly pink 2 sticker on it. Next is the remote EMP charge, unlocked to Mastery Level 10 in Mumbai. And it's a remote EMP charge, sends out a small EMP charge that can interfere with nearby electronics, so you can take out evidence and all that kind of stuff about, beyond walls and stuff like that. Really cool device when you know how to use it. My favorite example is this in Sapienza.
Virus destroyed. 2 targets remaining.
So I actually think it's the most useful way of taking out the virus in Sapienza, myself personally, I think. but again, it's very situational when this will come in handy for you. But that completes all the tools that are in currently within Hitman 3 as of today's date, the 18th of May. So thank you very much for watching. Feel free to drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and hit the bell notification to be notified of all future videos and live streams. Consider supporting me on Patreon or even becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button below or clicking the link in the description. And a big shout out to my Psycho Assassin members, Big D, Bedri, Argel, Mark Davis, the Constantine Mueller, Isaiah Blake, Nico Senpai, Anas, Chris, JD, Ryan Ortiz, and True Gamer. Thank you very much for becoming top tier Psycho Assassin members. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Cheers.